Hyderabad is India's fifth largest city, and it was the erstwhile Nizam's seat of power. Today, unlike most other cities in India, it still retains its 19th century charm. Although, we must confess, that's not very apparent at first sight.
Smiling faces, strangers embracing, a general air of festivity. Eid is a special occasion in Hyderabad's Mecca Masjid. 15,000 people can be accommodated here. During Eid, the mosque comes alive in a display of intense devotion. Hyderabad, the city of Nizams, Qawwalis, old Havelis and gullies. The city of volcanic rocks, of pearls and of Zafrani biryani. You may not know this, but Hyderabad is situated at the geographic center of the subcontinent.
This is one of Indian history's bloodiest forts. Inside are the tombs of the Qutub Shahi kings. This fort was built strategically and considered impregnable. Ironically, the only time it fell to the enemy Aurangzeb was through deceit.
Apparently, bribing the guards at the gate helped. Just looking at the width of the wall, you can tell that the fort was almost completely impregnable. The construction has a 4-mile circumference, broken by 8 gates and 4 drawbridges. If an attack took place, the residents of the town just locked themselves in. That was in the good old days. Today, you'll need several forts to accommodate Hyderabad's citizens. When the Qutub Shahi rulers established their kingdom, Golconda Fort became their citadel. Golconda is also where the immortal Kohinoor diamond originated. It was stolen, and now resides in the Buckingham Palace. Yet another priceless jewel, the olive diamond given by Prince Olive of Russia to Catherine the Great, was also used by the Nizam as a paperweight. Made up of 280 carats, it must have really weighed paper down, if you know what I mean. Diamonds may be forever, but Golconda didn't endure. A water shortage led to the city being abandoned. If modern citizens were to follow this example, half our cities would be empty. To cut a long story short, water shortage induced mass immigration to Hyderabad. So Hyderabad is a very old city. But Hyderabad has lots of modern faces too. Banjara Hills, the Malabar Hills of the south, is a case in point.
Architecture in these parts is literally on the rocks. The most unusual homes have been built using these rocks to provide a natural split level. But I think it still remains to be decided whether stone architecture as an art is a thing of the past or the present.
The Charminar is Hyderabad's India Gate, the Arch de Triomphe of the East. The only difference is it had a mosque at the top, where young Nizams were taught the Quran. It's closed now, but students must have had a tough time climbing high to study hard. During festivals, the Nizam's entourage used to pass through these arches. The Charminar acts as a gateway to the Lad Bazaar, the local bridal market. Bangles, saris, jewelry, jutis, you name it, and you'll find it here.
Built by the 6th Nizam's wife Ladli Begum, this is where the Nizam's concubines resided. Today it's a bustling shopping center frequented by college-going girls and coy brides.
Lad Bazaar has its share of pearls on display and for sale. The Nizams were so fond of these pearls that in addition to wearing them, they ground them into powder to eat. Egg yolk for buildings and pearls to eat. Now I know where the expression good enough to eat comes from. But the Nawabs did eat what lesser mortals eat.
I'd like one Zafrani biryani, some sheikh kebabs, and bengan do you have?
There's no bhagare baigan here, but the kebabs are yum. It was the Nawabs who gave Hyderabadi cuisine its unique identity. Never mistake Hyderabadi food for Andhra delicacies. There's apparently a world of difference. Andhra food is characterized by chilies, and more chilies. Hyderabad cuisine is more akin to Mughlai food.
Talking about the Nizam, the last in line, he too ate his biryani in solitary splendor like me. Except that his biryani took nearly an entire day to make, and if His Highness wasn't exactly satisfied, it meant a prison term for the unfortunate cook.
My cook needn't worry. This is just fabulous.
Hello, darkness, my old
There's no better way to digest rich Nizami food than to take a stroll on Tang Bund. The city lights may not remind you of New York or our very own Marine Drive, but they have a sort of peaceful quality here. Here in Hyderabad, the center of the subcontinent.
that was planted in my brain.